Yo, what up, Koffin Krew? Thank you guys so much for tuning in here to another episode of the Ravens Corner. So today we have a very awesome episode. We have a pretty badass industrial metal band here with us today. And again, so I want to thank really quick, of course, Koffin Krew Apparel for powering the Ravens Corner podcast. And we also have Troubadour Amplification, Leininger Guitars, and of course, the Metal Hall of Fame. And again, I do appreciate of course, you guys supporting what we're doing here at the Ravens Corner and with Koffin Krew Apparel. And you can always check them out on the description box below. I have all the links to all these cool companies that do support what we do. So again, and also, of course, Heart Mercury's links will be in the description box below. So I highly encourage you guys follow the band, stay up to date with every show they have coming up. And of course, any new music that they might be releasing in the very, very near future. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and bring them up. Let's go ahead and bring up Heart Mercury here to the Ravens Corner. Hey, how's it going, guys? How are y'all doing?
Very well today.
Awesome. Right on. And I want to thank you guys for, for taking the time here just to kind of hang out with me here today. I really, really do appreciate it.
We thank you for your time, man. Thank you.
Hey, of course, man. Of course, that's what that's what we're here to do. We're here to showcase new artists, new bands. Just kind of get them out there. Also hear their story, hear you all's story as to how everything came to be. So, to kick things off here. So, how did Heart Mercury come together? Like, was there a specific moment or inspiration that sparked the band's creation?
Yes, sir. I'm Billy the Exterminator. These are my two sons, and Kate is a friend of Bobby, one of my sons. Bryce is my oldest son, and he's the one that is the driving force of Heart Mercury, so I'll let him take it away.
So I was down in Florida in 2021, and, Mercury symbols and alchemy, we've always been obsessed with it as a family. All three of us have Mercuries as tattoos. So we're also big fans of the band Hymn. So one day I thought, let me try and add a heart onto a Mercury and see what it looks like. So January 7th, I drew the logo and came up with the idea, but I didn't have any musical experience at all. So I just sat on it for a couple of years. And Bobby came to me in 2023 and he was like, dude, we could actually do this. Like if we buckle down and start, this can be a real thing. So we got to start on this. So Dad took notice and joined in, and Bobby brought in Kate shortly after that to kind of round out everybody.
Yeah, lead singer, bass player, drummer, and guitarist Kate.
Right on. So we got some Hymn fans there. Hymn fans?
Yeah.
Billy Vallo. Same, dude. I got tat right there, heartogram. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's there. It's there. I came across actually Billy Vallo Hymn through Viva La Bam back in the day, believe it or not.
Nice.
That's how I kind of came across that band. I just aged myself, but it's okay. It's whatever.
Yeah. So I didn't know anything about Bam Margera. What year was it?
It was 2004-ish.
2004. Okay. So I'm in Bossier, Shreveport here, out in the middle of nowhere in Louisiana, and I walk into a music store. I was going to get I was heading out of town. I was looking for a Motley Crue album. And there was one single Hymn CD. It was Razor Blade Romance, the pink one. And it was sitting there. The first thing I saw when I walked in, I grabbed it and fell in love with the band immediately. I didn't know anything about Bam. I had no one had heard of him. So I actually found Vallo before Bam Margera, or about the same time Bam Margera did.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah, because I miss that. I miss kind of going to record stores and just going through albums, because that's what I would do when I was a lot younger. I would go through albums or cassettes and I would look at the covers and I'd be like, that's a killer cover. I'm going to give it a go. I miss that nowadays, because again, everything now it's digitally streamed, this, that, and the other, but I still prefer the old school way. I still rather have the CD, the record, or cassette if the band offers it. You as well? Yeah, I just rather have it physically in my hand than on my phone or on the computer. Billy, I have a quick question for you. So how did you transition from let's just say like reality TV, to industrial metal, was music always like a passion, let's say, running parallel to your extermination career?
I'm 57. I was born in 1968 and immediately found Black Sabbath and Kiss. I've been a metalhead and a rocker my entire life. As a matter of fact, when Hollywood was looking for, they were trying to find an aggressive pest control operator, somebody like the Punisher, and they found me, and I was already the genuine article. They didn't have to create me or anything. I was already a heavy metal fanatic. I just happened to be an exterminator. So that I've always been a metalhead. I've always wanted to be a musician. At times in my life, I would mess around with the bass for a little bit, but it never really took off. I had family to take care of and everything. When my son showed an interest in it, I was like, okay, that'll be cool. But I really never expected him to show me the talent that he has, and to be able to write the music that he's writing blew me away. I had no idea he had this inside of him. And people, when you start hearing the music and everything, I mean, it's very like Wednesday 13. Every song is like, Shout at the Devil. The whole album Motley Crue put out that year, Shout at the Devil. Every song belonged on that album. Marilyn Manson's Hollywood, or any of them, every song belongs on those albums. And he is writing this. And the songs are coming together. They're fantastically written. They're simple. I think people are really going to dig on this. He has shocked me with what he's done. And we added Kate, which is a fantastic guitarist, and Bobby's really good at drums. We've got a shot at really making something out of this, which is beyond anything I ever hoped for or dreamed for. Because I would much rather be a musician than an exterminator, but I'm really good.
Yeah. If I play bass or pick up dead rats, I think you choose bass.
Yeah.
For sure. No, that's super cool, man. That's and what's awesome too is that you get to jam with your sons. You get to jam with fam. So that is because like I have 3 kids, right? So when they were much younger, I tried so fucking hard to get them to, hey, listen to the, like, I don't know, at the time, like Drowning Pool or Metallica, Sabbath, whatever, but it did not take. I was like, ugh, I was like, oh, well, it is what it is. I think there was one horror story that I had when they were much younger. I think one of my daughters was going to Corpus Christi, Texas. It was like 2.5-hour drive. I listened to nothing but Justin fucking Bieber the entire trip.
Oh, no.
And yeah, and I wanted to throw myself out the truck. Like, I couldn't take it anymore.
He was always worried about. He mentions you always rebel against your parents. So obviously you see what he was like. So he was scared to death we were going to end up like straight-laced. Suit and tie.
Well, I mean, people have seen the show Billy the Exterminator. My dad is very conservative. He's not anything like me. So I'm expecting to be like my dad. It blew me away that they rooted and took to it. It really did.
That's super cool. And so how long have you all been playing, like, y'all's instruments, like bass, guitar with Kate, drums, vocals? Like, have you guys been doing this for quite some time?
I think Kate has everybody beat as far as experience.
Yeah, I started playing in middle school, so I think it's been maybe 6 years almost.
Yeah,
cool.
Maybe like 6.
Roughly the same with.
I was gonna say, I've been playing seriously since I was about 15, 16.
Yeah. So a good 5 years for Bobby. I've been dinking around with the bass for decades. Not great. I'm not giving fabulous displays of my bass work. I just hit a year. Yeah, he just started a year ago.
Right on. Congrats on the year.
How do we stop?
Now that's super cool. And of course, I'm sure like the more reps you guys get in, jamming and feeling, I guess, getting to know each other's vibes musically and stuff like that, it'll flow, the more experience. And then I know with me, especially like when I either jammed with other bands and whatnot, it kind of set an example. I mean, at least for me, it kind of made me want to be better. So I'm like, oh shit, okay, now I need to practice this little scale or do this or do that. And it kind of just grows from there. So I think it's pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool to, and I also you look back at what you did in the past to where you're at now, and you're like, oh shit, I improved because I used to suck at guitar like 5-6 years ago. So between then and now, actually, I'm a little bit better. I'm getting there.
Well, God bless Kate, because she's been in other bands and she's currently in other bands also, and like she's been playing on a professional level for a long time. So she's been
Awesome.
patiently waiting for the rest of us to kind of catch up.
She's just kind of everything.
It's always a learning experience, no matter what. I mean,
For sure, and that's good that Kate, that you have that experience. Because you get.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir. We talked over you.
No, I think we kind of overlapped each other here. Kind of cut off for a second.
Oh, we lost. Okay, the internet. Yeah, sorry.
Wow.
No, you're good. But I was saying, Kate, I just think it's.
I hope we lost him.
There we go.
Wait, are you back?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
hi.
Okay, perfect. There you go. I was just saying, it's pretty awesome, Kate, that you do have that experience, because, sometimes playing these huge shows or going on tours, it is a little scary sometimes. I know I would get so fucking nervous, going on stage, especially when you're opening up for a huge band. It's kind of like, holy shit. And having someone that's gone through it and experienced it, I think that's really cool, because then you kind of get to give whatever advice you might have or anything you might have learned throughout your performances to the rest of the guys. So do you feel like, that has happened or recently in anything that maybe has come up musically for you guys?
Well, we're pretty good because, we're in swarms of hornets and crap all the time. So, people are no big deal to us. And Kate has been working with a lot of other bands too. She does some cover bands. So she's been kind of in the public eye for quite some time herself, doing weekend gigs and all that kind of stuff.
I think any advice she's given us recently that's helped since she's been doing that.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Not
to correct you.
Yeah, she gives us great advice.
Yeah, it's really easy to pick up little things and like, okay, I get to share it with him now.
Yeah.
Organizing band practice and stuff because she's working.
I'll take notes from like Jess or whatever. Be like, okay, so we do this at these practices, or this is how we schedule this thing.
Yeah, she's our strongest musician.
Yeah, Bob light each other on fire, and she's like, "Hey guys, maybe we should practice a little bit."
No, that's super rad. That's super cool.
Our producer Tyler.
Yes.
He's a very talented guitarist.
He's
with the band Numa, but he's fantastic and he helps us too a lot.
That's super cool. It's really good to have that help. Because like in the music industry, it's very it's like anything. It's has its good and its bad. It's just good that you have good people around you that can kind of guide you and hey, don't do this, or hey, you guys are on the right track with that, rather than learn the hard way, because learning the hard way sucks sometimes.
Yeah,
and a lot of times doesn't get you anywhere. Like you have to know people who know what they're doing to get anything done.
Well, not to call Tyler either, but Tyler's been playing for about 20 years. He's accumulated all this equipment as well. Recording studios, Marshall stacks, various guitars. Yeah. So he freely lets us use whatever we want.
Yeah, we have no overhead cost of any kind.
Yeah. Love you, Tyler. We love you, Tyler.
Tyler, I love you.
That is awesome. That is super fucking cool. So what musical influences, if there's any, that maybe, let's say, shaped Heart Mercury sound? Like any industrial metal bands, like Nine Inch Nails, Ministry, that kind of stand out?
Let's just start here and go down the line.
Yeah. I said, well, okay, so my guitar influences would be like, my favorite bands are like Pantera, Alice in Chains, like the real kind of like heavy, like sludgy, groovy shit. So anything that's like that.
Muddy.
Yeah, muddy sounding. Yeah, like Crowbar. Yeah. Crowbar.
Yeah, I go probably Wednesday 13. Marilyn Manson and Ludovico Technique have been influencing me a lot. So I guess those are my big three.
For me, Motley Crue, Wednesday 13, Kim Dracula. Did I say Marilyn Manson?
No.
Marilyn Manson. Anyone else I'm leaving out? Hell, I love them all, but those are the biggies.
There's so many that you can
Yeah,
I think for the drums, the biggest influence has been Josh Dunn from 21 Pilots, admittedly. Also, Freddie the Wheel from early Marilyn Manson. Joey Jordison and the Rev, obviously.
The Rev.
The Rev, man, damn.
I like really fast aggressive drummers. A lot of punk bands as well.
No, that's super cool, man. And those are all amazing musicians, legends in their own right as well. So that's super cool. So how would you guys describe your evolution from your first jam session to where you guys are now?
Oh my.
Well, the first one technically was just me and Bobby, and I'm very glad there's no footage of it anywhere in the world.
Me too.
Yeah, we burn it.
Yeah, so again, we were trying to make it work there for a little while, but
our first.
yeah, it was right in the spot. It was right here. Yeah, but when Kate got in, we were still kind of rough, but we were finally moving in a good direction.
We started getting a little bit more organized. It's hard to start from scratch like that because I'm in a band where they were already formed, and then I joined afterwards, so they had it all set up, and it was real easy for me.
Mm.
But when you're like starting from scratch completely, you have to really work and put in the effort and make sure you're doing it right.
Yep.
I mean, I think the first song we attempted to play just for jamming was "Shout at the Devil."
Yeah.
Yeah, we picked the most insane
Yeah.
sounds for practice.
Yeah.
And we were like,
Like, what are the hardest songs?
we're like,
to
okay,
cover?
shout at the devil, walk by Pantera.
Zero.
And I mean, we did it. We did the songs.
Yeah. Dude, the timing on Zero always pissed me off. He comes in on like half a beat.
No, that's super cool. Yeah, and I guess that is a kind of good way to kind of get the feel for everybody, picking a cover song and just kind of seeing where it goes from there. Because it's like in a band, of course, you're a family, you're with each other pretty much, especially when you start touring or playing shows or jamming or in the studio. I mean, you're with each other a lot. So, you get to really, really learn a lot about each other when you're with each other all the time. Oh,
yeah.
So you guys have a new album. You're working on a new album. So go ahead and tell us about it. What's the title? What are the themes, that it explores, the release date?
Well, I'm not going to reveal any titles yet. I wouldn't say we're quite far enough along in the process. We're really kind of working on two, to be honest with you. The first one we're working on, it's kind of discombobulated to a degree. The sound is consistent, but it's covering different types of folklore and cryptids and spooky things like that, kind of like Ice Nine Kills, but without any of the horror movie stuff, or Wednesday 13 too.
Very Wednesday 13.
The second one we're kind of working on in the background is a more esoteric, tarot, witchy kind of vibe.
Illuminati, Wiccan, Freemasonry, the occult, world religions, politics, cryptids. I mean, we're hitting it all, man. Yeah.
But anyway, we're hoping we're able to just like double slap at the same time. So we'll put one out and a little while later throw another one at you.
Yeah, we've got about 19 in the hopper right now that look pretty good.
Yeah, we're
Damn.
good at spitting out songs.
Yeah.
So it's now we can just like kind of.
Well, shoot, if I lock you two in a room,
Oh yeah. Give us
At least.
Yeah, those are, and those are pretty fucking cool topics, again, because I love horror. I go down the rabbit hole quite a bit, with a lot of, the conspiracies and aliens and especially now with all the stuff that's kind of getting released as to, oh, that was bullshit. Maybe like 30. No, what do you mean there's aliens? No, like you guys are high or whatever, but so yeah, those are cool topics.
Check this out. Here's something a lot of people don't know about me, but and it's in the history books and everything as it's being declassified. His great-grandfather and my grandfather cleaned up the wreck at Roswell, Edward Bretherton. So he cleaned up the wreckage at Roswell. He also loaded the 2 atomic bombs that were dropped in World War II on Nagasaki and Hiroshima on the Enola Gay. He was the one that our grandfather was the one that loaded those bombs. So,
or your grandfather, my great.
Yeah. So next to the Kennedy assassination and the moon landing, I mean, he was right there at like 2 of the biggest 4 stories of the last century. We had an inside run on this alien thing. Like we knew when I was a kid, we knew this stuff was real because my grandfather had told my grandmother about it and she talked to me about it. And there was even details that she had given me. Like she had said that Grandpa said that when they cleaned up Roswell, they took the alien bodies to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. And for a while, they were saying it was Area 51, and I was saying Right Pat, and they're like, that's not accurate. It's not, it wasn't Right Pat. They went to Area 51 with it. Now it finally is coming out that the wreckage went, to Right Pat, just like I've been saying.
Wow.
Well, I mean, the good thing is since we had an inside path, we were able to resurrect the bodies, and we got Bobby and Kate now.
Yep.
Man, that is holy. Dude, if a relative of mine was involved in something like that, I would have been picking their brain like so much. Yeah, because that stuff. Yeah, because that stuff fascinates me. Because again, because I have family too that has experienced certain things. Like I had an uncle who worked at the airport here, and he said that one night there was a UFO just kind of hovering over the airport, and everybody was on the radio like, "Are you fucking seeing what I think we're seeing?" Yeah, this, that, whatever. And my uncle later on told us that he actually had a random phone call that he never answers, anonymous numbers or whatever, but that he had received a phone call, and it was kind of like, "Hey, whatever you saw, like you did not see," like kind of a thing. Nice. So it's yeah, man, it's pretty trippy. And it's, again, especially now since they're opening up a lot of these records and files that we can actually have access to on the internet and really read through this stuff. And it's kind of like I called my an old buddy of mine. We used to call him Crazy Matt, because he had a room filled with conspiracy shit, floppy disks, and look at that reporter, their eyes shifted, this, that, whatever. And we'd be like, dude, quit smoking the weed, man. Like,
hey, if you watch my TV show, Billy the Exterminator, I have Illuminati and stuff written all over my body. I infused it into everything, man. King Kill 33, all of it, man. It's all there. And all of my social media for the last 25 or 30 years has all been conspiracies. 20 years ago, when I was talking about the Illuminati, nobody had even heard of them. But if you check my social medias, I go way back. I'm like old school, man. I'm going way back, even when, like, some of the main speakers today, like Alex Jones. I didn't even get my information from Alex Jones. I got it from library books, and I did it old school, my own homework. There was no internet or none of it.
Yeah, the book Morals and Dogma.
Yeah, a lot of. I would go to estate sales. His mom did too, and I'd get old Freemason books that you weren't allowed to have, Morals and Dogma and all that. And I read all of it, man.
Yeah, no, and that's super cool. I guess that's why too they try to suppress a lot of those old books, or like those old Bibles that really talked a lot about the old world, and how just certain things were very different to what we are doing now. Yeah. And it's very, very interesting to see all that kind of come to light now. And the fact that you guys are incorporating that with the music, shit, that's awesome. That's fucking killer.
Heavy. Like that's our main thing is just to talk about, Epstein files and all of it, man.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, dude, I feel you. Like I messaged a few friends that they're in the chat right now, Bestie and a few other. We're like, hey, did you see this? You see that? This is motherfuckers. Like, we're just it's just
actually one of the tracks that we're fleshing out right now. It's called Dead Stars, and when they did that second batch of the files dropping, I went through and I read through it one night. Now, I got so upset by it. I was outside pacing around like a silverback gorilla.
Epstein.
Yeah, and I went and I sat down. I'm like, fuck this, and I wrote a whole thing about it. So we're fleshing that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that stuff's important to talk about too. Oh, yeah. Like even if it's like some insane, absurd conspiracy theory that's like, okay, that's clearly not factual. It's still like an interesting story, but on the other hand, there are important things.
I mean, they cataloged everything, whether it was real or not. Right. So even if 20% of those files were real, that's still too much.
Right? No, for sure.
For real. Definitely.
Horrible people that need to be persecuted.
Yeah, no, that's very important.
Yeah.
I got close enough to Hollywood that I can validate it all.
No, yeah, man. And it's just, it blows my mind in the sense to where it's like the proof is there, it's been validated, but yet people still have a hard time accepting it.
Yeah, I can't think about that right now.
Yeah, I'm too upset.
It's disgusting.
Oh,
yeah.
It's terrible.
It is.
Truth is stranger than fiction. I love truth.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
in my hat.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That is no, yeah, but again, I can't wait to listen to y'all's album again, just to kind of hear what you guys are writing based on all these different things. That's definitely something that I'm going to look forward to when it comes out, when y'all's album comes out. And I'll keep tabs on that too. If you guys ever want to come back in the future to kind of, talk about the new album, we also are doing like a little show here called the Krew Reviews. So when it's out, we'll definitely, break down your album, talk about it, and help promote it as any which way we can.
Well, we're there, and I will say I'm not going to give a concrete date yet, but sometime before Metal Bug, you might be seeing something come from us.
You will have something along to.
Yeah.
Hells yeah. Bad. Okay, so speaking of Metal Bug, that's y'all's first live show. Am I correct?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Awesome. So how do you guys feel about a festival, with a badass lineup being your first live performance?
Okay. Locally, the music scene here is unbelievable. We have so much young talent here. It's like, I feel like it's Los Angeles. I was in Las Vegas in 1987 to 91, and I was going to LA constantly. So I was down there on the Sunset Strip living it. And I'm feeling that kind of vibe starting right here. And we're trying to be the face of a metal movement coming out of North Louisiana, Bossier, Shreveport. We have an incredible amount of knowledge and talent here. I mean, I'm 57. I'm an old bastard, but I'm surrounded by youth, man. And I'm just trying to give them a face and a voice.
Shout some of them out?
You do it. You know better than anybody.
You get the punk, I'll get the metal. So go on.
Yeah. Well, first, good friends of ours, Message from Mercury.
Yeah,
We love them.
That's how we
Well,
met.
we got shout
Yeah,
out.
that's how we met.
That's how
So,
we met at a message.
yes, we love you, Message.
Yeah, Jester, who she's a guitarist.
Jester.
Ah.
Frog Rider, very, very good band.
Fonder
Local
Boys.
band.
Yeah, Numa, Within the Balance, All is Taken, Weather, Exploitative.
Oh, what is the
Kings of Dirt and Embrace
Kings
of
of
Dirt. They
Dirt.
stabbed me. If I didn't.
Jackson Cole.
Yeah,
And these are all kids, man.
and all of them
Yeah.
are fantastic.
All very young, very talented.
Well, not Numa. They're
Well, not
more
Numa.
dad's age.
For
Yeah.
the most part, young
for the most
talent.
part, yeah.
20s and 30s.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm trying to become their leader in their voice, so we'll see how it goes.
Badass. Hell yeah.
Oh,
God.
So then again, Metal Bug, May 2nd, first show.
Yep.
What can fans expect from a Heart Mercury live show?
Bryce.
You want me to go? You want to go?
shocking off. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're our presentation is big to us, and all the bands around here are extremely talented. They're all fantastic, but there's not a whole lot of presentation going on. Like with Manson, for example, back in the '90s, you go into the club and you're seeing a fucking show, man.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna see some weird stuff up on stage.
Yeah, no ball caps and ponytails and blue jeans and shorts. No, we if there's 3 people there, we're gonna it's the apocalypse for us.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
bringing it whether there's one person
Yeah.
or 10,000. We don't
Yeah.
care. So it's going to be high energy. The look is going to match what you're hearing.
Yeah.
We plan to stomp around stage.
There it
like,
is.
Yeah.
There it is.
No, I think you
Oh,
posted that. Yeah, the poster.
Sweet.
But we're on first, so we're setting the mood for the
Yeah.
entire day.
Somebody's got to do
A
it.
lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And you know what? And that's a good attitude to have. It doesn't matter if there's 1, 5, 10, 20, 50, 1,000 people. You just fucking give it all that you can. Because that's what I would tell, especially a lot of the local bands, or even when we'd go out of town and perform in certain places, they'd be like, oh, dude, there's only we're starting the show and there's 10 people. I'd be like, so fucking what?
Dude,
So what? I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? You're gonna win over those 10 people. They're gonna be fans now, and even then too, it's happened where I performed in front of 5 people, and then there's that one guy in that audience who's like, has a huge venue here, and guess what? Hey, I like you set. You gave it all you can. I want to book you over here.
Well, Bobby's our striker. He goes into a building with no friends. He'll walk out with 100 friends. So if we want to know something about a venue around here, we send Bobby in. And by the end of the night, we know everything there is to know
Oh
about
yeah,
that.
for sure.
So
Yes.
I gotta tell this quick one. We went to Kim Dracula recently. We got bloody nose seats way in the back. I'm Billy the Exterminator. There's no chance of me getting to Kim Dracula for all the security and the people. Bobby says, I'm gonna go get their set list. Oh yeah? How are you gonna do that? Boom, right to the stage. He gets the set
through
list.
security,
Through security, through the fans. all the way back, and he does it every single show. He does whatever the hell he wants to. It doesn't matter whether he bought a ticket or a backstage pass or none of it. I don't know how he does it. I'm Billy the Exterminator. I can't do it.
Genuinely, like every time like we go to a show together, I'm like convinced he knows everyone, but it will be someone he's meeting for the first time, and they're like having a conversation. I'm like, maybe they're old friends.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, that guy's
No,
cool.
I just met that guy 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Did you catch his name?
Yeah, the next thing I know, we're like getting booked for things, or people are wanting to talk to us. So we're getting so,
Yeah.
networking.
How's yeah.
He's why we're talking to you.
Yeah, you know what? And it's cool that
Hey, all sorts of stuff.
So,
oh no, go ahead, Bryce. My bad. It cut off for a sec.
I said Bobby was actually the catalyst for us finding Straight Jackets, Metal Bug, all the promoters involved, Kate.
yeah.
It was because he went out there and was in the pit fucking punching and hitting people.
That's pretty much what I did.
That's what you gotta do. When you put out that
Yeah.
energy, it'll come back to you. Like playing good no matter who's there.
Yeah.
That's why I always say like no matter what, I want us to always put out our best work. Like I don't want to half-ass it. Even if there's no one at the show, I want us to always put out our best work. I don't want us to play a lousy show.
If we're not exhausted, we didn't do it right.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey.
I want it to always be insane.
And no matter, we don't suck, which is good. But I mean, I can always put on a show if I have to. I'm not afraid of audiences. I'm not afraid of the stage. And I got a million stories.
Give this man a triangle and a kazoo.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I'm not. I'm still learning. I'm only a year in. So during Metal Bug, we're having this built-in time where I could go like get a drink or whatever, chill for a sec. And these three are going to be doing something. We tried it out at the last practice.
Oh,
and it is
call and response.
Yeah, it is going to be so.
We're gonna go back and forth. He does a little drum thing. I'll do a little guitar thing. We just kind of switch.
Well, I was in the practice, and I'm the only one there, and I was thoroughly entertained, like listening to three of them.
Long story short, we can kill time.
Oh,
yeah.
That's awesome. No, that's cool.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. And you know what? And going back to like Bobby and him kind of getting in here, there, and everywhere, it's good because I'm still that guy. I was that guy back then. I'm still that guy now. Like I ended up getting I ended up seeing Stained, who was Chevelle, Hellstorm. It was just like all one big show, right? And again, had no backstage, no nothing, just through talkity talk. Hey man, this, that. You want to go backstage and meet the bands? I was like, well, hell yes, I do. And then there I went, hung out with everybody. But it's good that Bobby's the one guy that can do that again, because like you all said, it's gonna open up so many opportunities and doors, and shit's just gonna happen. You're gonna be like, how in the hell, like you said, how in the hell did you pull that off? I don't know. It just happened. I'm just rolling with it.
I bought food from a food truck, and now we have a close relationship with a vampire court. Like,
Well, it's weird.
It's weird.
For better or for worse, Dad and I are really recluses. I can't speak for Kate. I don't know. Yeah, but we're like recluses. So it's weird to us that Bobby just like, this is a true story. He goes to a venue around here called Ghost Fire for the first time.
Shout out.
And then he comes back and he's like, hey, I made friends with this band, this band, this band, this band. And I talked to the owner for a little while, and he's cool with us coming out and doing some stuff with him. Like, you were there for like an hour. How'd you do that?
Yeah.
It's magic.
Yeah.
I just
It's
like
his-
cool people.
Yeah, I get that. It's very, very fun and interesting to meet new people.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially like in the music world too, because that's how I learned with my band back in the day. Is I got to see a lot of cool people, a lot of shit people. I got to see a lot of what not to do and what to do as a band, as a promoter, whatever. So it's all just really, really good learning experiences. Because I think out of throughout the years, out of all the bands that I work with, I think I maybe only had just one bad experience. And it sucked because I actually liked that band back in middle school. And then when I got to work with them, like, as a promoter, I was like, those fucking dicks, like, whatever.
It's not
like
good to
that.
meet your heroes, right?
No, man, it's not. And again, I would jam their shit all the time in middle school. And when I met him, I was like, damn, that guy's such a fucking dick. Heart broke my little heart that day.
Better concept.
So again, May 2nd, Metal Bug. You have
May 2nd.
Power Man 5000, 12 Stones.
Yes, sir.
Is Edema still on the
No,
show
one
or
of the
no?
surgery going on that didn't allow them to be there on that date. So it was kind of out of their control. They wanted to be there real bad, but things happen sometimes.
Yeah, true. Nah, I'm sure somewhere along down the line, you guys will kind of interface again and maybe get to jam with the band. They're a super cool band, really nice dudes as well. Super cool. So then after May 2nd, you guys have another event coming up, the Crypt at the Shreveport Vampire Court. So tell me a little about this kind of gig. That the Vampire Court that like caught my attention big time.
Yeah, so
You're a member, correct?
Yeah. Very, very interlinked with the court. Our band is very good friends of ours. This is the second annual Crypt. They try and do one every year. It's just gonna be a night to hang out and do vampire shit. There's gonna be a goth boutique and tarot card readers. Gonna be an incredible DJ.
Are we the only band on the docket?
We're the only band, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Just
we're gonna
Oh.
be providing some covers to set the theme. Gonna be
A couple
doing some
originals.
originals.
Yeah.
Maybe debuting an original, perchance.
Yeah, we'll see.
But yeah, it's just gonna be a night to hang out and do vampire shit with the court. So yeah.
That sounds very, very interesting. That is super cool. So are you guys going to be taking a lot of let's say video pictures and stuff like that to kind of put out there to your social media? Like how do you guys work as far as building like your community as a band?
I guess I've been the main one in doing that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so this is going to be a bit of a long-winded answer, but in 2020, I downloaded TikTok, and I noticed there was a lot of people that were, asking about Billy's show because they hadn't seen it in so long. So I started uploading videos, and out of nowhere, the TikTok exploded. It's at like 170,000 followers. But through that, I kind of learned how to do social media marketing and what works and what doesn't. So using that, I've been trying to juice our band. And one of our Metal Bug announcements just hit like 600,000 views.
Yeah,
Like
his TikTok has had 22 million views in the
last 2 years. Yeah.
in the last 2 years. My son, Billy the
Damn.
Exterminator, I can't even get close to those numbers.
But anyway, after building it up using his name, I'm going to now swap it to our name and you.
I got my name and I can't do it.
But anyway, to answer your question, yeah, we are going to be taking a lot of clips. I'm actually more worried about. I'm going to let them worry about the show on Metal Bug. I'm more worried about getting clips for the social medias because the show's that 1 minute in time and it's over, and you can make a lot of great fans. But the clips you get from it, you can use those for.
Yeah.
And we'll finally have content because we haven't played a show yet.
Yeah.
We haven't been in a spot where we can play a show, so it's been difficult to be able to put things out there.
Yeah.
Don't really say much about us, but
Unless you want the same picture of Bobby's practice room for
Right.
every post.
now that we play a show, there's going to be a lot more content that we'll be able to put out.
Right.
Yeah, and the vibes of the Crypt and Metal Bug are going to be very different
Oh,
too.
absolutely.
Because me personally, I don't know what you guys are doing, but for my outfit, it's going to be a lot more industrial for Metal Bug. For Crypt, I'm going very like Queen of the Damn Vampiric.
Oh, yeah, we're going to be
Yeah.
way over the top
Oh.
with our attire on the Vampire Ball. With the other one's an outside venue. It's going to be hot as shit. So, I'm going to be wearing like mesh shirts and shit.
I'm probably going to look redneck as hell.
And then whatever helps you not pass out.
Somebody has to be the token Texan, and it's going to be me.
The token
So,
test.
Wait, about Metal Bug, I've been meaning to do this.
Yes.
There's going to be venues, or not venues. What am I
Well,
talking
there's
about?
gonna be a venue.
Yeah,
It's a venue.
yeah. There's like Steve Sanctuary's coming in for what are those things called?
Attractions.
Vendors.
Vendors.
Yeah, there's going to be a whole bunch of vendors there. There's going to be crawfish food,
Fire dancing.
fire dancing. The things
Oh.
that people hook
Oh
themselves.
yeah, I would say like there's hooks
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Demented
Yes.
desserts will be providing some excellent sweets.
Yeah, they're gonna have a
I'm
lot of
very,
cool stuff
very
going on.
excited for that.
Yeah, the hook people freak me out. I might not be able to watch
I'm
that.
Yeah, a lot of
I
weird
can't
stuff.
I can't do needle stuff, so
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
I might have to hide backstage.
Hey,
for that
it's
one.
cool. It's impressive. Could not be me.
No, that's super cool. See, that's why I love festivals.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I love festivals because it a little bit of everything. It's not just the music, like you said. You have your vendors, the food, the body suspect. I can't see that either, man. That shit fucking creeps me out, especially when the skin's like.
Oh.
No, I just can't. I can't either. It freaks me out a little bit. But I love festivals just for that vibe alone. And plus, too, you get to meet everybody backstage. You get to see, meet the fans, and just kind of network as well when it comes to the band and stuff like that. So I think that's that's a good way to kind of get yourselves out there to new fans, but also make some badass friends behind the stage. So that's super cool.
Yeah, very social event.
Yeah.
Very
Well,
excited.
Absolutely.
Good news is if this one does well, there's going to be another one next year, and it'll be a continued rolling thing. So it's a one-day festival with 16 bands right now, but if it keeps rolling in 5 to 10 years, this could be
This could be louder
that's
than
what,
life.
that's what I mean. That's what happened to Lollapalooza.
Exactly.
Just
Yeah.
had a list of bands, and then they're like, okay, now we're doing 2 days. Now we're doing whatever.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And again, for it to be a yearly thing, you know, is the goal, and that's super cool. And I'm hope it goes well that way. Again, the Metal Bug can continue and just get bigger and bigger and bigger every year. You know, hopefully next year too, if he does decide to have a second one, that I will be there as a vendor. Most definitely, for sure. I definitely want to hit up that area because, like you guys said, just the culture over there where you all are at, and like the aesthetic that I kind of do with the brand and whatnot, it just fucking it vibes, man. It meshes so well. I need to get the hell out of Texas.
You guys worked with Iris Colton, right?
Yes, I did a design for Iris.
He helped me do my very first song with him like a few years ago. He's flying down to come see us play at Metal Bug, so he'll also be there.
That is awesome.
Him a while back.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's badass that he's gonna go down and check y'all set. That's super cool. So beyond the music, are there any, let's say, band goal? Well, as far as merchandise goes, like T-shirts, things like that. Like, is there anything specific that you guys want to focus on design wise, or are you gonna stick to T-shirts? You're gonna kind of branch out to a little bit of everything.
Oh, probably branch out into a little bit of everything.
Stickers, T-shirts.
We've been talking about doing some weird
I
stuff.
wanna.
too.
I love like the early '90s Marilyn Manson, where he would do like just the weirdest merch ever.
I want to be able to show like our personality
Yeah,
as a band.
like
I make my own jewelry.
Yeah, so
Badass.
and I know me and Bryce do a lot of
Oh, yeah.
artsy stuff.
Like,
Oh,
so
yeah, the bag she made you.
Yeah. We went to a show at Ghostfire, and there was a band called Blue Widow, and they had rolling papers with their band's logo on it, and I was like, "This." Is awesome.
Hey,
Like,
man.
so
just
yeah,
very
definitely,
personalized things.
definitely getting weird, getting creative with the merch. We want it to be fun.
Oh, hell yeah, and that's the right mindset to have. Because I know some of the bands that I work with too, or like that I've helped out locally every now and then, they just don't want to branch out into the merch area or have weird freaky shit like that. I'm like, dude, why not? I'm a weird freaky guy. If I see weird freaky shit, I'm buying it. Like, you know, it's like, take my money. Here you go.
Yeah, I think we know who our target audience is, so
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I think they'll be into
Yeah.
it.
We know the people who enjoy us are also weird, freaky guys.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we love you, freaks.
We're freaky.
On the internet forever.
I'm
Oh yeah,
sorry.
that's why I did it.
So, okay, as far as, let's say, long term, like, where do you guys see Heart Mercury in 5 years?
Touring during the apocalypse.
Fuck yeah.
My made it moment is opening for Wednesday 13. So Wednesday 13 is a fan of Dad's show also, so it's possible, right?
Yeah, hope
So I'm hoping in 5 years we're gonna be opening for Wednesday.
that'd be a dream. Or Manson.
Oh,
I mean,
Manson.
yeah.
I'm not trying to get like too big. In the
Oh,
next
we're out
few
of our
years.
minds even thinking that right
Yeah,
now.
Yeah.
honestly, y'all are even above what I'm thinking. I would just be
You're just-
happy playing music, like
Yeah.
just the love of the game.
Yeah.
I don't care about
Well, wait,
playing
wait,
big
that's
places. I don't really care about playing like big places like that, or like I don't like attention. I'm someone who doesn't like attention, but just being able to put out music that people would enjoy or relate to.
I kind of just want to play drums until I die.
Yeah.
So
I don't want to die.
Yeah.
I'm gonna live forever.
Hells yeah.
hell yeah.
So, and well, of course, with the album, whenever it does drop and you guys start getting more shows under y'all's belt, touring, like, how do y'all feel about the touring eventually? Is that something that you all plan to do at some point?
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Really, yeah, as soon as we're able to afford it, we're ready to go. So
Yeah, or that our schedules will
yeah,
line
Yeah.
up, because
that's
that's
it.
very iffy too.
Yeah, we're serious.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
we're all pretty
Yeah.
equally dedicated, and that's the only way a band will work. If you're all
Absolutely.
if you're all in like that.
Well, most of us, there isn't really a plan B. It's this
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
some other band, you know.
Yeah.
This is what we want to do right
Yeah.
now.
It was music or I guess prostitution for me.
Whoa. I can keep killing everything I run across. I mean,
Very true.
to be a musician instead of a murderer, but
Prostitutes. Yep. Jesus would love us.
Okay.
Well, whenever you guys are ready to tour and you guys want to dip in down to Texas, let me know. I will book you guys here, and I think it would be a fucking badass show.
Oh yeah,
We
shortly.
will be on that.
Oh,
yeah, I was born in Texas.
I'm from.
Oh, nice.
Oh, both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Houston.
Houston.
Shout out to Wascom.
Shout out.
Hey.
Shout out to Wascom.
Yeah.
Wasp.
Yeah, we're actually talking about goals. We have some friends that are like linked to the Trees venue. So hoping that within the next year or so, we might even kind of be starting to break into that area over there.
The Dallas music scene.
Yeah, I was saying there's cool places to play like Deep Ellum, like there's
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah. In Deep Ellum, there's some pretty awesome places. Houston has a few good ones as well. Austin, of course. San Antonio. Even here, like towards the valley, going to Laredo to McAllen. So yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, we got invited to a Halloween festival in Texas like later this year. But when I looked it up, it's like 10 and a half hours away from here for like a 30-minute set. So I was like, I don't think we're going to make that one.
Debatable.
Damn, was it like deep South Texas?
It was damn near on the border on the other end from Louisiana.
Near
like
Roswell.
closer to El Paso.
Yes.
Okay.
Like it was.
Oh, like El Paso, kind of that area?
Yeah, I think
okay.
so. I think so.
Yeah, probably like because that'd be 12 hours away.
Yeah, dude. That's the thing about Texas. It's such a big state. It sucks here to travel sometimes. Like,
When someone do a festival in Texas, I'm like, sure. Where's it at? Oh, it's 12 hours.
12 hours
Yes.
away.
yeah. I think that's why if you're gonna do like I always tell everybody, look, if you want to dip into Texas, just do a Texas tour because the state is so big. You can literally be like, you know, that way you can cover a lot of ground here just in the state of Texas for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, everything is in Texas, in California. Every kind of land. You got forestry. You have deserts. You have rocky hills. You have mountains. You have ocean and flat beaches. I mean, it's all there.
You have great guitarists.
You do?
Yeah, because that always tripped me out about Texas. I'm in the South, right? I'm by a border town, so here it's very like deserty, you know. But then once when I first started venturing out, getting more into more places, you know, up north, east, west Texas, seeing all the mountains and stuff like that, I'm like, this is all in Texas. I'm like, what the shit? I need to venture out of South Texas because damn, you know, it blew my mind. And that's why I love to travel. I love to get out there because you get to see a lot of different places. So it's pretty a cool experience too.
Oh yeah.
Def. So okay. And are there any dream collaborations you guys would like to make happen? Whether again it's like touring with somebody or maybe having someone feature, you know, on a song with you guys or something like that.
You want to go down the line?
Oh, I don't start with me. I don't know.
Let's start with Bobby.
Koffin Krew.
Nice.
I would love to work with Wednesday 13, Manson, obviously. I think it would be very cool to work with, like, I don't know, just a lot of the bands I grew up loving, like Power Man, 5000 and 12 Stones.
I guess you're next.
I guess the biggest mindfuck for me would be Nikki Sixx.
Yeah.
If I ever could work with Nikki Sixx, I've talked to him on the phone once, interacted with his wife on social media a few times, but yeah, I've always been just a major Nikki Sixx fan, man. Just love Nikki. Anyway.
Hey, mine's a little more like low to the ground here, but we have a local band, Message from Mercury. Their singer Ashton is literally like Freddie Mercury and Villa Velo reincarnated. Like it's like Freddie Mercury got born into a new vessel, and I would love to have him on a track at some point.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, there we go. So that'll probably happen.
Me and him did some harmonies.
Yeah.
We love you, Ashton.
Love you, Ashley.
That-
I don't think I do. I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't really think about collabs a lot. I think I'm too in my head about I'm making this thing. Now I'm making this thing. Like it's just little.
Yeah.
Because it started off as a hobby, just doing music, and it
Yeah.
kind of spiraled into this thing. I don't know.
What
It's
about that
never.
bald guy that you
So on Salma.
Don't get me started about Pantera right now.
If that can happen
I
somehow.
can't talk about that. Man.
We need.
Don't get me started about Pantera. Okay. But I don't know. Like, I mean, hey, I toured with him. We did like a collab tour.
Yeah.
Pantera.
Pantera. Hell yeah.
Never don't want to play with Pantera anymore. anymore. I know
Hit her
someone who
up.
would fill in.
Hit her up.
No, and again, those are all pretty rad musicians. You know what I feel like? I feel like the more you want it, you know, because it'll happen. It'll eventually happen, dude. Especially with the experiences I've had. Now I'm a very firm believer of man, I don't know what the term is. It's like when you kind of say it so much or you believe in it so much that eventually just you manifest it. Yeah, you manifest this shit to happen, and it'll happen. It'll definitely happen, man. I believe it. It's happened to me. It's still happening now. I mean, again, working with like Dr. Chud from the Misfits, X Ward, and then with Sean and Lightning Guitars, the Metal Hall of Fame. I mean, this is shit that I never thought was possible. And now that it's happening, I'm like, you know what? Sky's the limit. I'm just riding the wave. Whatever comes my way, I'm just gonna ride it.
Shout out to Dr. Chud.
Shout out to Dr.
Shout
Chud.
out.
Hells yeah, man. The doc is awesome. And again, he's going to be repping the shit in his Latin American tour, like Koffin Krew Apparel. So that's super cool. And actually, he's going to be the first, I guess just the first person, you know, let alone musician to rep our footwear. That's kind of something new that I'm kind of getting into at the moment. It's kind of difficult to get the whole footwear thing going, but I'm going to dip my toes into it and see where it goes.
Yeah.
I think I know a drummer that could use some good footwear and grips onto the.
I definitely.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I got holes in my shoes. So
We're
if you
gonna
would,
Don't worry, buddy. After this concert, we'll be able to get you some
Yeah,
new
when
shoes.
That's
we
why-
start getting you some new shoes.
that's
Our
why I
first
play
purchase-
drums, so I can afford new
Our
shoes.
first purchase is.
I need metal plates on mine because the animals will tear my legs up if I don't have them.
Hells yeah, you got to. So, Billy, have you ever been in a situation like when you're out doing your thing where you're like, holy fuck, this could have ended like just very, very badly, like horribly?
No, when I first got started, yes, but I've been doing this 37 years now. I mean, there is no doubt in my mind at all. I've been in lion dens. I mean, I've had every horrible thing you can possibly imagine happen to me, and I've dealt with all of it. 12, 13-foot alligators. I mean, I've done it all. Nothing scares me now. And it's gotten to a point, I can walk into a backyard with like 5 pit bulls, and they'll tell you, I'll back a pit bull down. I back wild animals down. Everything's afraid of me now. And the reason why is because it's all heart rate and adrenochrome. I don't sweat adrenochrome, that's what attracts animals and vampires and everything, is that adrenochrome. And that's what'll kick off a shark frenzy and panic. I don't do that anymore. It's gone. I've been into every situation you can possibly imagine, so I don't sweat adrenochrome. So every animal is looking at me like, why is he not afraid of me? And it freaks him out. So, I mean, at this point, I almost feel Teflon coated and bulletproof.
No, weird thing. He has not been stung in
years.
yeah,
Decades.
10 years.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
For 8 years now, and almost every bee job I get nailed somewhere.
They wear bee suits. It gets
Still get nailed.
stung, and I'll be sitting right there in front of the bees, like they're going, shoot, 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 and no stings for me, man. I'm one of the boys. I'm in the snake pit with them.
Open up the snake pit.
God.
That's pretty badass though, man. Like that you're able to just avoid all that shit, you know. You're just able to avoid getting stung, bit, whatever. That's pretty cool.
And I don't mean to sound arrogant, but you asked me, and I'm your guy. You got
Hell yeah.
pigeons in a park, you call me, man. I'm the guy.
Hells yeah. So, okay, you guys, if you could exterminate one bad habit in the music industry, what would it be?
Oh, good question.
AI.
Yeah, AI. Yep.
They're not AI artists. They're losers.
Yeah, AI. That's
Quantity over quality.
Mm.
Yeah.
Honestly, this one's a little. I'd probably say the egos.
Egos.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't want to take Kim Dracula or Wednesday's ego away.
Well,
I love
no. I mean the guys that are like
What's that makes it front man?
Gene Simmons.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons wouldn't be Gene Simmons
I don't-
if he wasn't.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's
Gene-
fair.
I think they kind of need that.
Yeah.
I don't like the drive for just like the
Yeah.
greedy, money hungry. Like,
Yeah.
okay, we're just gonna
Doing it
do
for
this,
money.
and like music should be something that you use to express yourself. I think.
For sure. No, I agree. And especially with the whole AI thing, I just feel like man, it's just getting out of hand with everybody. Like everybody's like, I'm a musician. I would go, oh, what do you play? Well, it's AI. I do everything on AI. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Like, come on.
You're not doing anything. Like,
Yeah. No AI for us, man.
no.
Yeah.
Fuck
No, yeah. And it's crazy, man, because like recently a friend of mine sent me an old interview with Jim Morrison, and he was talking about that in that interview, exactly the same shit that's happening today. He said that eventually in the future bands are gonna probably not exist anymore. You're gonna have artificial intelligence, machines, this, that, and whatever, just making music. And pretty much everything he talked about in that interview validated everything that's going on today, and it's insane.
It's just, and it's only getting worse. I mean,
Well, actually, the other day I was going through YouTube and I saw this song that looked interesting, so I clicked on it. I was about 4 or 5 minutes into it when I realized it was AI. Like there was no actual real person that made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me hard to realize.
it's getting really hard to spot things like that, which is scary. Which is very scary.
Yeah, I can't stand being duped by it.
Yeah, no, me neither. And it has happened to me. I think it happened to me a few days ago as well. I was on TikTok and I was like, oh shit, that's a pretty badass jam. But then as time went on, I'm like, wait a second, this is fucking AI. I'm like, fuck. And I just kind of scroll away.
Like mind-numbing.
One in the opposite direction as well. Like let's take cryptids for example. Let's say that someone went out and got the best picture of Bigfoot that has ever happened in the world. Because of AI, it's incredible, and no one will believe it now.
Yeah, no one cares anymore.
And it goes out with music. Let's say you create a great song, you can be discredited immediately now.
Oh yeah.
We had a window where these hunt cams were getting cryptids and monsters out in the woods and all this shit. And it started to come forward, and I got excited because we get calls all the time on stuff like that. We've seen it firsthand. And now AI, I mean, that window of like 8 or 9 years that we had, you could look at that stuff and know that's a Bigfoot on camera. Now everybody's like, oh no, man, it's fucking AI. You got duped, dude. So everything now is AI. So we're back to not believing in cryptids again.
Exactly. Yep. Which is fucking crazy. But yeah, and it's true, man. It feels like if they just kind of, I don't know, it just feels like if they just kind of threw AI out there just to kind of cover a lot of that shit up. Because it's true. I see it everywhere too. When someone posts something, I'm like, oh damn, that looks pretty legit. But then of course, that's fake. It's AI. It's this. It's that. It's whatever. So everybody just dismisses it. And again, it just goes back to us not really knowing anymore if what we're seeing is real or it's just a really good AI fucking system that they threw out there.
A lot of it is AI.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
imagine what you could put out there.
News
really,
stories.
People will believe it
Yes.
all the time. It happens.
Yeah, no, I think I saw, I don't know what, I can't remember the AI. I don't know if it was Japan or China or whatever, that put out this new AI thing, but they put out a newscast and it did not look like AI at all. The only way I knew is because at the end of that little minute, whatever clip, it said, oh, this is all AI. And I was like, holy shit, scary shit right there.
Yeah. Dude, just this morning, this is off topic, but I thought a new Dragon Ball trailer had come out. Yeah. So because I saw it on YouTube and recommended it, I'm like, oh, sick, because I'm waiting on it. So I clicked on it. And I'm 2 or 3 minutes in before I realized it's fully AI. And I did not pick it up for at least 2 minutes because the animation's gotten so good with it.
We were at a birthday dinner for one of our friends last night, and there was a TV right in front of us. And you couldn't get one commercial that didn't say AI content included.
Yeah, it was like they were showing a product, and it was like, that's not even actually the product. That's like
it's
a digital idea of what you're trying to sell.
We have Google. We've had Google for countless years. Why couldn't we stop there? Why do we need to,
it's gotten really out.
Why do we need to manufacture
It started with the downfall of physical media. People don't go to libraries. People don't go to record stores. And it's all online now. I mean, that's why people don't go to like local shows as much. Like, the scenes aren't as big as they used to.
Well, yeah, there's a ton of bands that are extremely popular and they have never played a show.
Right, because you can just go on YouTube and look at that. But
very true.
Back when, I mean, you would go to a show and you would buy a CD.
Yeah. Well, AI can't tour during the apocalypse.
Very true. Yeah, you know what? And that does trip my mind too, because like some of the new bands that I've kind of discovered have been like on TikTok and stuff like that. And whenever they do message me, kind of get a convo going, I end up finding out too that they've been together like 3 years, but not once played one live show. And I'm like, what? I'm like, but that you're missing out on a huge part of being in a band is just having that live experience, getting out there, meeting people, making fans, making friends, and they just don't want to do it. I'm like, then why I was like, I don't know. Then why do it at the end of the day, you know?
Yeah, I feel like as a concept, music is like inherently social.
Oh,
like
yeah.
obviously you're expressing like opinions, or like maybe you're just doing it for fun.
What's a religion
But
like church?
Right, it's
Yeah,
a social
absolutely.
thing. I mean, it's something you're either doing with people or you're sharing with people.
Absolutely.
I'm an ordained minister. I am.
Oh no shit.
What happened to that? That was-
Hey
Yeah.
man,
I
it's
feel
that good to know. So if anybody needs a minute, I'm gonna be like, I know a guy.
Yeah, marriage or funerals, I'm good.
Yeah, hey, that's a cool little thing to an extra little thing to have to add in on your belt, you know.
Yeah.
So when you guys jam, obviously, right? There's a lot of creative differences. How do you guys handle that?
We yell at each other.
It hasn't really been much of an issue yet.
I would say we're pretty all.
Oh, yeah.
We're understanding and we get along. Like it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
an issue. We just
Yeah.
we talk about it and like, okay, what's the plan? Like, what are we thinking
Yeah.
about? Like usually we'll get to the practice room. I'll be like, okay, Bryce, what were you thinking about playing? Like, what are we starting with? And then we'll all agree. We're like, okay, we're gonna do this song, or let's just warm up with this, or
I let them call the shots, the youth, because they have like Bryce and all three of them understand their generation far better than I do. So I kind of sit back and just watch and observe what they're doing. And if they ask me for help, I'll give opinions and stuff. Even though I'm very pop culture, I'm still dated, man. At 57, I'm still dated. So.
Yeah, no, I feel you, dude. Especially with all the social media stuff too. Like sometimes I'm like, what? You want me to do what on TikTok? I'm like, I don't know how to do that shit. Like, I don't know how to TikTok. I don't know how to do anything. Like, so it's kind of, I have to watch videos on how to do certain things. It still blows my mind to this day.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, because I'm very old school in a sense. Like with shows, I still rather pass out flyers. Like, here you go, here you go, here you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think a lot of that needs to come back in music. I think that's like a lost art and a lost way to market too, because I feel like, and that's what I tell some of the guys. They're like, oh, you're giving us flyers. I'm like, well, yeah, you go out there and meet people. And, hello, how are you? Support the show, get a little dialogue going.
Yeah.
Like, don't be afraid to talk to people.
Yeah. Like Ghostfire, one of our local venues, they still do flyers,
They do.
and I've got a whole wall of the practice
Yes.
room dedicated
yeah, I
to
have it
it.
on
Like
all my
flyers are so. I've got some coming for Metal Bug and for the Crypt. I don't care if anyone else wants them. We have flyers, and we need flyers. Like, bring them back.
How's yeah.
Because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, okay, I
yeah.
go to this event live and in person, and I get to get exclusive things. Like,
Right.
even if it's like a flyer to put on your wall, it's the
It's
whole
cool.
experience.
Yeah,
like,
you're a part of it. now,
Right,
you
like I
know?
said, it's social always.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. And again, it's I think it's very important to have, because I mean, I know now too, I see it even then, like there's some bands out there that don't even promote their own shows on social media. And I'm like, bro, so it's either like, how do you expect people to show up to your show? How do you expect, people to find you if you don't want to pass out flyers, but yet you don't want to share your event or share the flyer online or whatnot? Then you can't bitch about nobody really kind of coming out, because you're not putting in that time and that work, to get yourself out there, whether it be, again, social media or, going the OG way, old school, just pass out flyers or hit up your local rock radio station and be like, hopefully they're cool peeps and they can help you promote the show on there as well, which luckily we do have that here with our rock station Star. She's really badass at promoting the local shows, giving the local bands opportunities to have their music on the radio. So we need to bring more of that back. I feel like that's lacking a lot in music as a whole, in the music industry.
Absolutely.
I think we should just give you like a baseball bat and like a stack of flyers, and you just run around town like forcing people to take them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold a spike bat in the other
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's hard nowadays because you have to do that. That's how you get the word out.
Yeah.
And I mean, modern times, everything is on social media,
Yeah.
so you have to also be like an influencer. You have to be on social media and post about.
You gotta wear a
yourself.
lot of hats.
Right?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Like not only
Oh,
do you
yeah.
have to do the social part and put out stuff physically, but you have to do it online too, so it reaches people.
Yeah, and that's kind of the thing that I was talking with my bandmates like not too long ago. Like Matt and I, he's my guitarist. We were kind of talking about that because I'm 43. You know, I think Matt's probably around the same age, maybe a year or two younger than I am. And we're like, dude, we gotta fucking like do clip kind of shit for TikTok and all this bullshit. And he was just like, well, how do you do that? I'm like, I don't know. We'll just record and edit and see what happens. Like, you know what I mean? We're still like, and it's great. Like you have to wear a lot of hats now. You just have to adapt.
Yeah, advice for bands out there too. A lot of them will just post if they do social media, which is already better than a lot. I hate you. I know what you're laughing at, but they'll just post like, "Hey, we're doing a show here," and then that's it. But in social media, you've got like 5 seconds to catch someone's attention.
Oh yeah.
And then they move 6 seconds. Yeah, and statistically, you get one ask from whatever the person is scrolling. So if you're like, share, comment, follow, go to this page, you're getting one of those things. So you got to pick out what you want them to do with the video that they're looking at, and that's your message for the video. And you got to hook them in 6 seconds and keep them hooked.
Right.
Yeah.
That is very, very solid advice. Definitely. Yeah, man. So, and I kind of that's where I kind of find myself too, man, is like just trying to figure that out. I'm like, fuck, okay, now we got to figure out the TikTok thing, you know, the Instagram thing. I'm still kind of trying. I'm, you know, it's getting there. I'm kind of getting like the groove of it. But yeah, sometimes I'm just like, why can't we just go back to how it was like in the 90s, man? Come on.
It's really annoying. It's like I didn't sign up to be a TikToker.
I
did not sign up to make TikTok videos.
My last year of personal growth was 1984. I'm stuck there.
Dude, I was 2 years old in 84. So yeah. If we can go back, I always say, man, if we can go back to like 95.
Yeah, 18, 25, 16.
Me too.
You live in 1984?
No, let's say 90s. I think 90s.
That is
I think that's where I'm at.
All right.
I wasn't there.
I'm in 1987 riding a motorcycle on the beaches of Santa Carla.
Nice.
By the way,
Very Lost Boys. Hell yeah.
if anyone was wondering.
And yeah, I mean, again, it's because I know for me too. I don't know Billy because you know we're kind of in the same, not the same, but the same age kind of group. But I know whenever I see clips from like the 90s, man, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
I miss it. I'm like, damn, if I can go back, we didn't know how good we had it, you know, at that time, without really the cell phones. I mean, maybe you had like that huge Nokia phone that you would just get a call here and there, and it had that little snake game. You had your beeper maybe every now and then. That's about it. You know, no Facebook, no social media, nothing.
I still had a good part of my childhood. Only had 3 networks. My first TV was black and white up until I was like 15, and I remember, you know, ABC, CBS, NBC, and then this new one, Fox, came along, which was wow. Now we got 4 stations. So.
Well, my favorite story from you is in school they were telling you that like within 20 years there would be cameras everywhere. And you're like, that's preposterous.
Yes,
that's crazy.
We were talking about 1984 when I was in high school, and they were saying that in the future there was going to be cameras everywhere. They could see everything you were doing, and I'm like, there is no fucking way. There is no fucking way you can get a camera up everyone's ass. It's not fucking possible. First of all, how do you plug the cameras into everything? You're gonna drag fucking extension cords everywhere with a camera
your
on
cameras
it?
back then were like this big too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All of a sudden, blue.
Wireless
That's
connection,
not
man.
I remember them talking about Bluetooth, and I was like, there's no way you can get electricity and frequency out of the air without a wire. It's not even possible. Boy, I was wrong on every front. Man. There's cameras up your ass. Everything's wireless. So
Yeah, man. I still remember when my dad had the like the Motorola cell phone, but the ones in the black bag that you would kind of carry, and like those huge one. Yeah, and I would be like, and my dad was like, oh, we got a cell phone. I'm like, oh, what is that? He's like, we can be anywhere and make phone calls. I'm like, what? Really? Wow. Like, you know, it would like trip me out. But again, now there's fucking cameras are so tiny now. Like, they can make little mosquitoes into cameras now. It's crazy. Like, jeez.
Well, shoot, just in this room alone, I count like 8 or 9 cameras just casually laying around, you know?
the ones we know about. They're saying
Yeah, you've got 3 there. You got 3 there.
Appliances.
There's one on the Xbox. There's one that you and I got 2 on the up there. They're everywhere.
Yeah, you know what? I never really thought about it that way, but you're right. I mean, they're in our Xbox, they're in our TVs, you know, our webcams, our computers, our cell phones are everywhere. And again, like the ones that we know about, and what about the ones we don't? You know, and even out on the streets, you know, they're throwing cameras everywhere now. Every light, a stoplight, whatever, has cameras everywhere now. I started noticing that more here, and I'm like, why? Fucking why?
In the dark web, and very powerful, influential people can tap into all of this, man. They can go right into your fucking phone and look at what you're looking at. I mean, a lot of people can do that. Like the dark web, man. Like, I mean, we could be broadcasting live on dark web right now, you know?
Very true. Very true. And I remember my son had asked me about that. He's like, Dad, how did you guys do it? Like back when you were like super, super young? I'm like, do what? He's like, well, with internet, how would you talk to people? I'd be like, motherfucker, we'd ride bikes and socialize. Like we'd go to the malls and meet up our friends. Like we would just hang out. Like, you know, like that's what we would do. Like, and I'm like, but again, now, cause everybody does everything through their phones or Zoom or here, there, whatever. So they kind of don't know really much of how that was, I guess you could say, which is kind of crazy to me in some sense sometimes. Yeah, man, I don't know. The future seems very, very Terminator right now, where we're kind of leaning towards that way with all these fucking robots they want to throw in everybody's homes now and shit like that. I'm like, no, thank you. I always say this thing, they go, haven't you guys seen like Terminator 1 and 2? Like, hello, like movies become reality. When are you guys gonna understand that?
Predicted it, and no one listened because we're just
No one listened.
Yeah, and the sad thing is the robot army's already built. It's built. It's there.
Oh, yeah.
And they can come in with an 18-wheeler, open up the side of it, and 25 of them can jump out. And, I mean, we had a test around here that happened. 18-wheelers on every single exit on all of the freeways in Bossier Shreveport this one weekend. I saw 18-wheelers come off and park at every major intersection in this city. And I connected it back to a test on this robot thing that they're about to do. But yeah, they can deploy robots instantly. They can take a city overnight, and people have no idea that's even a threat. They don't even believe that there's that many robots built, but they're built. There's millions of them.
Yeah, and then it just goes back to people not wanting. They just don't want to accept that this shit's really happening. Yeah, they don't want to. They don't want to. I don't know, man. I guess they're just really afraid to accept that as reality. You know.
To live in that reality, but unfortunately, we happen to live in that.
We
reality.
happen to, yeah.
You know, in the pride of man, they can't accept anything greater than themselves. You know, I can't believe in God because that means God would be greater than myself. You know? Yeah.
Very, very, very true.
Or caught in that trap.
I agree, man. And again, this is like a rabbit hole. We can we can be here for hours just talking about this shit.
Boston Dynamics.
So I'm gonna shoot you guys short little rapid fire questions. First thing that comes to mind. Okay. Vinyl or digital?
Wait,
Vinyl or digital?
Vinyl.
Vinyl.
Festival or club show?
What?
Club show.
Festival or club?
Club.
Club show.
Festival.
Club show.
Morning songwriting or late night?
Late night.
Late night.
Late night. Yeah.
Distortion or clean tones?
Distortion!
Tour bus or van?
Say again?
Tour bus or van?
Tour bus or van?
Yeah, Mystery Machine.
Mystery Machine.
I'm a brat, tour bus.
Tour bus.
You know what? Mystery Machine sounds pretty cool. Sounds pretty cool, actually.
A Mercury Machine.
We do. Mercury Machine. Write that down.
Write that down.
Strip club or video games?
Strip club. I mean,
only to
what
throw
was the second
photos
option?
at those lovely
Strip club or video games?
You say strip clubs?
You said strip clubs or video games?
I have to go video games because most strippers hate men. Anyway.
I'm going
Very true.
batteries, so
I'm probably gonna play the drums.
yeah, no, I'm probably video games.
Okay, going to gear here. Like, is there any company out there that you guys hopefully one day maybe would be endorsed by or sponsored by?
Jackson Guitars. Jackson
Sony!
Guitars.
I
Ibanez.
I guess
Sony.
that's Sennheiser because the mics.
Sennheiser, yeah. I am actually affiliated with Woody's Drumsticks. They are an incredible company. I love
Use
those
code
guys.
Bobby Borden.
Code Bobby Borden for 20% off at checkout.
Sony's the apex.
Sony.
Nice.
I love to work with SJC or Zildjian. Yeah, hit me up, please. And Koffin.
Dude, I will hook you guys up. I promise you. Just give me those sizes, or even if there's like certain designs that you guys maybe have in mind, let me know. I'll throw some. I'll do some cool shit.
Vexcon shirt.
Yes.
Yeah, Vexcon. We'll send you a Vexcon shirt autograph.
Some Heart Mercury shirts.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Again, any ideas you guys have, just let Bobby know and just filter them my way, and then we'll see what we can do. We'll come up with some cool shit. I promise you that it'll be cool.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know the recent one that I did, the Your Vampire Girlfriend. Man, I just saw her Instagram and I loved her look. I loved her vibe. And I was like, can I just design? Like, can we design you? Like, can we put you on a t-shirt? And she was like, well, yeah, what do you have in mind? And, it all flowed, and I'm more than sure I can do something for you guys.
Yeah.
Easily. And I'd be super honored to that. And for whatever y'all need with the band, something, it'd be cool. Like you guys said, I think earlier is, whatever vibe or aesthetic or whatever you guys kind of have or like, I'm definitely down to do something for each of you individually, just to kind of fit you all's, just y'all's overall vibe or whatever you guys might like. I can definitely throw something down.
And surrounded with aesthetic.
Yeah, like an appetite for destruction kind of.
Dude.
Yeah, no, I think that'd be pretty neat. So yeah, definitely keep that in mind, and whatever you guys come up with, just let Bobby know, and he'll kind of filter those ideas through me, and then we'll kind of just go from there. I think that'd be pretty sick. That would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And plus, it kind of keeps me on my toes too, creatively. Kind of
Like
gets
it.
me going.
Nice.
Yeah. So, are there any like special messages, let's say, for fans discovering you through this interview? Like maybe where they can support you on social media, where they can kind of, keep tabs on you guys.
Fast when your zodiac enters the moon. That's the best thing I could tell you.
That's your advice. Well, as far as finding us, it's pretty much Heart Mercury on everything. We got TikTok, Instagram,
Yeah.
Facebook. I made a YouTube the other day.
Spotify.
You're on
Spotify.
You're on Christian Mingle, right, Bryce?
Yeah, Christian Mingle.
Yeah.
Farmers only.
Bryce is on Farmers.
I'm with a very long-term relationship, so no.
Yeah.
No farmers.
My message for the fans is code Bobby Borden at checkout at woodysdrumsticks.com, and I'm taller than Bryce.
No, look, stand up.
No.
Stand up.
You guys are fine.
Stand up.
The platform wars.
But yeah, and something's coming real soon
Yes.
before Metal Bug. So
Yeah,
yeah.
8K video for sure.
Yes. Death
You
cam
didn't
chase
hear
when I change shape.
Okay.
Yeah.
So crucial. So this is what I kind of ask everybody that I do have on here that I speak to, because there's a lot of younger, I guess, kids out there that want to start, whether it's a band, a brand, but they're afraid to, for whatever reason. Something is holding them back. Something is stopping them, whether it's fear, whether it's family, friends, because you know how it is. Sometimes, like, especially me when I was younger, with whatever group of friends I had, I was the oddball out. I was the metalhead. I was the skate kid. I was this kid. And I would always get shit for, like, why do you dress like that? Why do you do this like that? Why do you listen to that music? Blah, blah. You just get discouraged left and fucking right from really doing what you want to do. So what advice would you give, this younger generation of musicians or whatever else they might be into, to kind of just not listen to that bullshit and just kind of move forward and really do what they want to do?
Let's go down the line.
Well, me and Kate were talking about this a couple nights ago. Rules are just constructs.
He's taking my quotes.
Yeah.
He's taking my quotes. He's taking credit.
That was a quote from Kate.
Yeah, thank you.
Do whatever you want as long as you're not hurting anyone. Do what you love. Fuck everyone else, I guess. Do your thing. It doesn't matter. We're on a rock.
For me, passion. Passion sells on every level. Everybody's attracted to passion. If you have passion, go with it. Don't let anyone ever make you unpassionate about your cause. Stay passionate, and you can do a lot with it.
I got two things. You get one shot at this, and it's over. So you got to do what you want to do. If like, let's say you're on your deathbed, do you really want to be like, damn, I didn't start that band because my dad would have thought it was a little weird. Yeah. And on the other thing, if you're worried about time, it's going to pass anyways. So you could be 5 years later with a band, or 5 years later being like, damn, I wish I'd done that. You know?
Yeah, I'm starting to rock. I'm in a rock band at 57. I mean, that's unheard of. So.
Yeah. I mean, you can't live your life based off other people. Like, it's definitely, I know from personal experience how discouraging it can be. Because I mean, for the longest time before I like really met any of these guys, I was the only person I knew who played instrument. No one in my family plays an instrument. Like, none of my friends played instrument. I live in a really small town. It's like real small, like country town, very conservative. So I was always, well, a little odd, but I don't know. You can't let other people push you around like that. You have to live for yourself and really go for what you're passionate about. Like Bobby was quoting earlier, everything is quite literally a construct. Like right and wrong, yes and no, it's all a construct. And you just gotta do what you want to do.
Yep.
And stay hungry.
Yes, stay hungry, and that's the beauty, man. When you're starving and you're in college and you're in high school and you're hungry, your skin looks good, you're vibrant, you're full of passion. You stay hungry, man. As soon as you lose your hunger, you start dying.
You know what? And that's very, very solid advice. And that's kind of what I tell everybody too. And they're like, well, what if I fail? I go, so what if you fail? At least you tried. At least you did it. You don't know how many people are out there that want to do something, but they don't just because they're afraid to. And like you said, 30, 40 years past, damn, I should have done this. I should have at least tried, or I made the attempt or whatever. And they don't. And guess what? They're just living with regret. And it sucks, That's why I always tell my kids, or again, any bands that maybe ask me for advice, I'm like, dude, if you're miserable with what you're doing, change it. I was in that same boat, and I still remember this like it was yesterday. In 2012, I was managing a fucking Paxson, I fucking hated it. I just was miserable. And I was like, one day I was like, fuck this. Like, why am I here working this fucking job that I hate, that if I get sick, my boss isn't going to give a shit. They'll replace me like that tomorrow with somebody else and probably pay them less. So I quit my job and just started focusing on my band back then. I got little part-time jobs here and there to kind of keep me going, but I was doing what I love to do. No. So, and that's what you got to do. You got to take that leap. You got to take that risk. Again, we're only here for however long we're here. So why not spend it doing shit that you enjoy to do?
Exactly.
Yeah, no. And again, guys, I mean, I really do appreciate you all taking the time. I really, really do. And I will support you guys in anything and everything that you all do. Okay. If there's any help, anything that I can do for you guys, just please don't hesitate. Do not hesitate to let me know. And I am definitely here to help, especially on the merch side or design side, on the booking aspect of it as well. That's something that I've continued to do up until today. So if there's anything I can help you guys with, again, man, I'm here to help. I'm just a message away. That's all it really takes, and I will gladly help you guys with anything and everything you all need.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
No, and again, to everybody watching, or everybody might watching this a little later, again, we do appreciate you all so much. And again, the band is Heart Mercury. All their links will be in the description box below. Please give them a follow and keep tabs on the new music, the album, where they're going to be performing. I'm really excited to hear you guys' his album. I'm really excited to break it down and review it. Again, based on just all the content we kind of talked about that you guys are going to throw in there. So that is super cool. And again, of course, to all our sponsors, Leininger Guitars, the Metal Hall of Fame, Troubadour Amplification, and of course, Koffin, Krew, Apparel. Make sure you guys check us out. Again, we greatly appreciate it. And again, until next time, I'm Rudy here at the Ravens Corner, and this is Heart Mercury. We'll see you guys next time.
Thank you, sir.
Later.